Hi, Gravel Bike California, out here in the Angeles National Forest, out here to explore the mysterious.
The beauty of a gravel bike is you can just pick up and explore probably anywhere you'd like to go. In this case, I did that, but I didn't exactly plan on doing this video at first. I had just remembered that there were these two roads. What threw me off was heading so far east made me think which road was which. There's no internet out there, but as you follow the video, I figure it out as we go along.
Yeah, that. The East Fork Road was built in 1936 as a way to get from Highway 39 up to Highway 2. But 2 years later, it washed out, leaving a 3-mile section from the East Fork and the famous Bridge to Nowhere.
Flooding was so bad in the region that year that not only did they abandon this road, but the LA River was also channelized as a result.
If you're biking up here from the San Gabriel Valley, most common ways are Highway 39 or this, Glendora Mountain Road. If you want a gravelly option, there's Lower Monroe Truck Trail, which is about 7 miles of dirt. And yeah, it'll hit wear on you. Pro tip. If you take Monroe Truck Trail on the other side of GMR thinking you can connect to East Fork Road, don't. It dead ends into a prison camp. That's bad. Instead, take GMR down to the East Fork. Be a little bit chilly, pretty fast. Okay, I've dropped down about halfway into East Fork and I can start to see the road. Let me reiterate, I've never been on this road before. What I'm gathering from Strava and everything else, it goes about 3 miles. I think about the first mile-ish is pavement, and I heard grumblings that the road was kind of closed a little bit past then. From there, I've heard there's tunnels, dirt, maybe a bat cave, I don't know. This is the first time for me. So instead of going straight to the road, I decided to go the other way, across this bridge I've seen but never crossed. This leads to the trailhead to take you to the Bridge to Nowhere, which is about a 5-mile hike that I won't be doing. Okay, this is turning to a side adventure. I'm at the end of the road, but there's a gate here which has gravel on the other side. I know you probably can't take this all the way to the bridge on a bike, about river crossings and hike a bike, but I'm here, why not just see how far it goes? Alright, this has gotten a little bit more interesting. Not even a mile in, I've hit a small campground here. Apparently, I have to fill out a visitor's permit. I get to issue it myself, so I don't know if I'm deputizing myself as a forest ranger. Asking me stuff about what my travel plan is. I'm just gonna take me as far as this path goes. Apparently on this map, it says that it's 4.2 miles to the Bridge to Nowhere. If I get that far, I'll be super surprised and I'll have to change the title of this video. Okay, I made a 1/10 of a mile where I got to some single track, which had stairs, a pipe, and whole rockscape. I think my trip going up the East Fork is over. Let's try going up the road and see how bad that turns out. I backtracked to return en route to East Fork Road, which parallels the San Gabriel River.
Whether I'm coming up GMR or Highway 39 to Crystal Lake, I always stop at Camp Williams, as it's the only source of reliable water within miles. Look for the spigot in the planner as the cafe is open limited hours. Continuing west, the turnoff to the right is nearby, even though it isn't clearly marked, but you can confirm it as Road 2N11.
About a third of a mile in, we're already above Camp Williams. Some pretty cool views of the river. If I don't hit that tree. All right, about the 3 kilometer mark, it looks like pavement ends. Okay, I like this. This is a lot better than when you take Highway 39 all the way up. It says road closed, no hikers or cyclists. I don't see anything here. Guess the road is open, so let's go. I mean, look at this. This road is in really good shape. I mean, I'm saying this before I jinx myself, but this is pretty nice so far. Another pro tip when you're out here, bug spray. Okay, I've made it to mile 3, and apparently my recon wasn't so strong. There appears to be a lot more road ahead of me, and I haven't even hit one of those tunnels yet. The road has been a little sandy, but just one dismount so far. Pretty excited to see how far this thing goes. Wow. There it is. Not gonna lie to you, I haven't seen anyone out here, but still looks pretty spooky to go in there. It doesn't even look 200 feet long. Okay, so far it looks far friendlier than I thought. Other interesting thing, which I guess I have to do more research on, is it says 1961 at the top. Maybe the bridge just washed out in 1938 and they were trying to get this back, I don't know. But, alright, cool. Okay, this is far scarier than I thought it was going to be. It's about 200 meters long. It gets darker. Like, come on. Luckily, this is super well maintained, because if there was a ditch or quicksand, yeah, you wouldn't be watching this video, I guess. Okay, I'm here at the second tunnel, and it's only about a kilometer from the other one. The little mystery that it's not matching up with the 1938 timeline is it appears that this was built in 1964. I'm starting to think there was an alternate universe where a friend was telling me that they were actually building something, a system to get out of Los Angeles in case of nuclear attack. It's had to deal with mobsters and you know, under the table deals. Since this doesn't quite match up, this makes a lot of sense, and I'm sure I'll be righted for this somewhere. Nonetheless, it is pretty remarkable that they built this road so narrow. If this was in the 60s, you could probably only get one car in, one car out in a number of these places. Plus the turns are pretty sharp. So I like exploring. I like having to go back and learn more, and if you can help me out with this too, that would be great. Well, this appears to be it. Once you leave the tunnel, there's an immediate left turn onto single track, and this single track is maybe 100 yards till it hits a ravine. You get the feeling when you look at it that they should have had a bridge here or something, but I don't see any signs.
In fact, I was semi-right that Shoemaker Canyon's construction did begin in 1956 as a second attempt to build along the San Gabriel River, but it was abandoned in 1969 as urgency to build a nuclear escape route waned.
This is a pretty cool ride to go and check out. I would have liked to have seen some other people out here, but it was really nice that the tunnels were kept in great shape. If you look below, I will post the route. Please subscribe to Gravel Bike California and enjoy the rest of our adventures.
Don't forget to support Gravel Bike California on Patreon for our rides and cool videos.